Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Was a noise from somewhere deep. We heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that we you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near. Taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break. Singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired,
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's
Showtime!
showtime.
I didn't even do a sound check.
Cha-cha to you.
Can you hear me?
Cha-cha to you.
Welcome to the Thursday magical day at the Brooklyn Cafe.
Take a deep breath
That's
and a
right.
whiff of that coffee and get your day going.
Grab your donut.
You know what happened this morning? Happy Thursday, everyone. I was the only one here. So I did not have to play Ozuna. I did not have to play Bad Bunny. I put on any music I wanted, and you felt like you were in a Broadway show.
First of all, I was here. Second of all, I felt like it was the grand opening of Broadway with all of the musical tunes you had going in
I
there.
know. My favorite all time, though, was Wicked. I must tell you.
I
that
was
one.
looking for Bugs Bunny and Donald Duck and all
It's
the
kinda
cast of
nice.
characters.
What music brings you joy? Actually, that should be the question of the day. What music brings you joy to lift your spirits and get you up and going in the morning? Give us
Now-
a call.
Give us a call.
888-565 888-994-4995. We're
Studio
not at the
B.
radio this morning, Studio B.
And
You're looking very tall today. I'm
Who?
looking very short today.
that's because the camera angle is
You.
not correct. But that's okay. This is the big news today. You know what this is?
Mini Donut World. D-O-N-U-T World.
Yes, because I don't know how to
Donut.
spell donut.
Donut.
But this is the magical display today. I don't even know why I have this.
Because you're going to have some coffee with your donut.
Yes, you gotta have coffee with your donut.
Coffee with your donut.
We don't have a bag of coffee.
We'll
But
get it
I'm gonna
back.
tell you, me set horribly. Bag of coffee, but there are going to be giveaways in here. And this
Is there one in there today?
it looks like the store brought a giveaway in here. So we're gonna wait until 1:45 to give it away. But in order to win this,
Do we know what it is? Or are we doing like the Price is Right? What's
Oh,
in box one or
I
what's
don't
in
know
box
what's,
two?
I don't know what's in here. I had somebody put stuff in boxes and we have like 5 of them. I just grabbed one.
Give us a call or write in if you want to win what is inside the Mini Donut World box.
You know what they say? Hear the tom-toms.
888-994-4995. Studio B on that one.
And we will open it up and see what's inside. Now remember, you can call and win a clunker. There could be a lump of coal in there. There could be a key to nothing.
Or key to your car.
Or there could be airline tickets to Hawaii. It could be anything. Hawaii, Florida.
I
of
feel
course.
like it's the Price is Right, and we should actually have 2 boxes. And they can choose box A or box B as the giveaway. So they get a choice. It's like when you have your making dinner for your kids. Would you like spaghetti or spaghetti and meatballs?
That's interesting because one box can have something and the other box can have nothing.
Or both boxes could have something.
Or neither box can have anything.
You never know.
Oh, we can play that. I got boxes.
You're giving away my crystal apple? She's like, and here you go, Snow White. Here is your magical apple, ladies. Look at that. That's kind of cool.
You guys.
Good morning, Alana. She was very busy. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Doing all right.
All dressed in pink, ready to rock and roll for your great show you got for today.
I have a good show planned tonight. But yes, I wore my pink today for breast cancer awareness. I know you wore some pink yesterday, but we were wearing our Brooklyn shirts for the merchandise commercial I'm excited for.
Did Slick put on your shirt?
My shirt? No. We went
Because
into
he had a girl shirt on.
we went into the back box. I think he was just a size 1 too small.
Do you know he has 2 of those shirts at home, by the way?
Yes, he walked in yesterday and was like, "Oh, I forgot my shirt."
Did he leave the shirt he had on?
I hope so.
He better, because I'm gonna tell you something. He better bring back all 3 shirts. And then I noticed that he wear the vest. He has it over here as well. And I watch every day to make sure that
It stays
doesn't
on the
leave
chair.
the house.
The vest is here also.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable, this guy.
So what are you guys putting together?
we're doing a merch commercial, so it's going to be showing off all the Brooklyn merchandise that you can purchase through our website, and it includes t-shirts, the hats, mugs, coffee, all the great Brooklyn stuff we have here. I think the one thing that we did not get to include, though, was the hot dog shirt. So
I gotta find it. It's in the back somewhere.
we'll have to find it, or I'll do a digital spin on it to show people like where they can navigate.
It's in the
online
dawn
to
zone is where it
Where
is.
did you do with the shirt?
I put it someplace where I would not lose it.
So you can't find it.
Let me tell you what happened with my glasses last night. It went in the dawn zone. Same situation. I just don't understand what it is. This must be like 54 menopause brain. So I got to this event last night for Alexa. It was the Adaptable Media book launch.
Yeah.
And my purse was very full with business cards and things, and it was not very appropriate to go to an event with, but it's all I had. So I remember thinking, do I take my glasses? Don't I take my glasses? Okay, take your glasses because you may need them for something, but don't keep them in your purse. This was my whole thought process. So I put them in my center console of my car so I would not forget where I put them. I go to the event, have dinner with Chelsea. I'm driving home and I think, I lost my glasses. Where are my glasses? They're not on the seat next to me. Did I leave them? Did they fall under the seat? I get home, I look under the seat, I look everywhere, cannot find my glasses. I call the bar that the event was at. Closed. I text the bartender because it turns out she's a friend of ours. Did you find my glasses? I'm not there, I'll check in the morning. I almost called you to say that I leave them at the studio, but I knew I did something with them. Sure enough, in my center console. Not that I would have ever found them because I was on such a rant. Chuck starts looking through my car. He goes, because if you go to bed and you can't find your glasses, you're going to be crazy all night. Because I only have one pair of
He
glasses.
couldn't find them in the car either.
He found them. He opened up the center console, and there they were, which I would have never looked in my center console because I never put anything in there. But I guess I put it in there so I wouldn't lose it. And no, the blue hot dog shirt is not in my center console.
He's in the center console.
No, it's in the back somewhere.
It's funny because I left my phone over by the board because I made the board yesterday.
Yes.
And we were looking everywhere for my phone. It was exactly where I left it. So.
You and I need a keeper. This is what happens when you age. We need aides to come in and help us.
No, this is what happens when you're doing 4 things at one time.
That's exactly it. But the event last night was great. Alexa is always inspiring and compelling. Some old friends were there that we knew. Natasha was there. Natasha Nicole, the singer that we've had. And she had a big surprise. She is 5 months pregnant. And she's like, oh my gosh.
Is she surprised or are we surprised?
She wanted us to be surprised.
Oh, okay.
She's like, oh, we've got a celebrity in the house. And I'm like, who, you?
Her.
Her. No, she meant me, but I meant her, which was really funny.
Hey, look who's watching.
Who's watching?
Amy Franceschi.
Amy is joining us on the show today, actually.
Amy, maybe
virtually.
you want to take a
I guess
stab
at the
at
donut.
this.
See what's in the donut
See
box.
what's in the donut box. Here's a call.
I don't know when Amy's coming back, but Amy, she left in June.
It's ridiculous. Now they're letting you go across the border if you've been inoculated. So she'd probably go to Canada. Oh no, she sold her house there.
She sold her house there. I guess
Yeah.
that's the one good thing. She's got to come back here eventually.
Well, someday.
You know what they say? What goes up must come down.
Well, she should come because we have a lot of events coming out. We have a lot of places to be, things to do.
Things to do, places to go, people to see. We had a great walkthrough for an event coming up on November 20th. It is about raising money for the Brain Bowl and Alzheimer's and dementia awareness. It really kicks off the event for April 1st, but it is November 20th, and it is the grand reopening of the Movies of Del Rey with a fantastic encore performance of When All That's Left Is Love. It's a documentary by Eric Gordon, and it really highlights and documents the journey his parents took dealing with his father's Alzheimer's and then another couple, a very good friend of theirs, and what that has been like for them. So it is a tearjerker for sure. But it's very, very important to see that nobody walks through this alone and to bring awareness to Alzheimer's and really what caregivers are going through. I didn't get a chance to tell you this. When I was at WNN Tuesday night listening to Caregiver Reality with Marcia Teal, her guests are always fascinating to me. But the one she had on Tuesday night, I thought her stories were amazing. And the kindness and the extension. And what people don't realize is it's not the person going through it, through the Alzheimer's. It's the caregiver. It's the family. It's how it affects everybody looking on the situation and how it feels. So I thought her stories were really touching.
She, I met her 6 years ago, and she is at a radio station in Tampa called TAN, T-A-N, which I did work with. I knew the owner. He died, the wife stayed behind. And she has a big event coming up. I think she has 300 people coming to this event.
It's a virtual caregivers event.
It is, which is really, really interesting. But more caregivers die than the people they're taking care of.
Because what it does to them, and I
The
see it in
stress.
our extended family, what it's doing. They've put a loved one into a facility, a memory care facility recently, and the wife is having a really hard time. Now, he's happy as can be because he's well taken care of,
But
adjusting
you
great.
don't know that either. You don't know what's happening inside the mind.
You don't
of
know the
somebody
mind. He
in
seems
dementia.
to be
He seems.
adapting far better than the wife who was the caregiver.
Well, you know, a caregiver also, dementia is one thing. There are people that are paraplegics.
Paraplegics,
that one.
yes.
That's becomes a caregiver. There are Down syndrome. There's a caregiver covers a huge umbrella.
But on this movie, it's talking about Alzheimer's and dementia, and it's bringing awareness and fundraising efforts forward for the Brain Bowl and the big event April 1st. And yes, they are still looking for vendors. If you're interested in promoting your business at the Brain Bowl, you can give us a call and we will get you the contact. You can also go to brainbowlevents.org for more information. Get your tickets early for the November 20th event because it is just the beginning of us working with the movies of Del Rey.
That's right. Now, the movies of Del Rey, I'm going to be going there hopefully Saturday. But they're putting on a show at their other movie theater, the sister movie theater in Lake Worth.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And last night I was doing Sarah Spiritual, the show, and one of the workers that's with her had on a Rocky Horror Picture Show shirt. So I said to her, "Have you ever seen it?" She says, "No." She says, "But I saw somebody blasting out at Lake Worth at 10:30 tomorrow night is putting the show on."
Yep.
I go, "Yeah, that's a friend of ours that owns that theater." "Oh my God, are you going to go?" Which I am going to go. "Are you going to be there? I want to sit with you." And the whole on and on and on, right?
That's awesome.
So then Sarah Spiritual goes, "Oh, tell me about the theater." So I got to talk to Rochelle because Sarah maybe wants to do a spiritual piece and rent out one of the movie theaters.
And Del Rey, that would be fantastic.
Yes, and actually she wants to do both, but she'll start with Del Rey first.
Nice.
And then I spoke to Rochelle about adding some art to her walls.
Yeah, I spoke to her
over
about that yesterday when Crystal was here, so Crystal's going to go over and meet her.
there. Yeah, but I want,
A lot of the other art, too.
yeah,
Yes.
Crystal.
The lady we met at that art show
Oh,
that does the donut art.
Donut art.
Donut art. She has a great picture of donuts, and my daughter decided that you were the Kermit.
the frog?
Yes. There's a donut called
Your daughter should stop drinking heavily.
Kermit. And she's like, this reminds me of Freddie. Now, I don't know why she thought the Kermit reminded her of you.
I don't know, but we have to talk to the crazy lady.
I think you look like you had a rough night last night.
I did.
You were like, I think half asleep sitting here. What happened?
I wasn't half asleep sitting here.
You're a little tired.
I'm a little tired. Now, also, I want to announce that the West Palm Beach, the Port St.
International.
Lucie International, what is it?
Treasure Coast International Film Festival.
Yes, it started yesterday,
Oh, okay.
but they are opening up the theaters Friday and Saturday. And there's some great stuff going on, and they're doing multiple short films, which is the same setup I had when I was in Fort Lauderdale. You know, I was involved with that lady, what's her name, that did the Spanish show that we know. And she actually took that whole thing to another level a few years ago, 7, 8 years ago. And they're going to have multiple shows there, so you can catch 1, 2, 3, 4 shows on Saturday and Sunday, on Friday and Saturday.
The
So
Treasure Coast is at the AMC 12 up in Port St. Lucie, but it is the Treasure Coast International Film Festival. They've got a lot of short films. I think they've got people flying in from around the world, from India and England, to promote their short films.
it's like 23.
Hopefully, we can get some of those on into the movies of
It's a
Del Rey.
Del Rey, yeah.
So I have to ask you a question. Do you know who this bear is? Anyone know this bear?
Oh, I do. That's corduroy. Corduroy?
Anyone know this bear? Close.
Who is it?
Paddington.
Oh, Paddington.
Paddington Bear. Do you know who Paddington Bear
I
is?
have no idea.
So 63 years ago yesterday, Paddington Bear first appeared in the children's book. You don't know who Paddington is?
I read it, I think, when I was a kid.
So here's the interesting part of the story.
The history,
Do you know how he came to be?
I've heard bits and pieces.
What'd you hear?
It has to do with Jewish heritage and the Holocaust, correct?
Yes, I had no idea. So Paddington Bear was modeled after the children that were on the Kinder transport who had escaped from the Holocaust, and they had transported them out on the Kinder transport. And all of the children that arriving at London's Reading Station during World War II, and they sat there with their bags and their name tags on the benches of the London station before they were transported and adopted and put into foster care. And that is why Paddington Bear has his name tag and a little brown suitcase with him, because he was inspired by these children from the Kinder transport that had escaped the Holocaust.
Can you buy these bears anywhere?
Paddington, well, yesterday was
they're a well-known
63
brand.
years ago. He was created in 1958.
So it's a well-known brand?
Yeah, Paddington Bear, book line and everything. Isn't that interesting? I thought it was fascinating. I had no idea. This little bear called Paddington, right?
I don't think it's well known either.
I was shocked, but it's kind of one of those feel-good stories because there's a meaning and a reason behind another stuffed bear.
Does it mention what year the bear first came out?
1958,
58.
63 years ago yesterday. And the note on around his neck, just like the kids, it's going to make me cry. Please take care of this bear. Thank you.
Amy wrote London. I don't know what that means.
It must mean that's where Paddington Bear came from. Yes, Paddington Bear, first coming from London. How do you know that?
Because she wrote London. You know, it would be nice if you fill out the rest of the sentence.
Good morning, Amy Rashevsky. So I think that's a fascinating story. We should buy a Paddington Bear. It's all I can tell
Well,
you.
you're going to get one.
Let's look it up, like we look everything else up on Amazon. So,
Oh,
you know, they are
Amazon.
starting Black Friday
Early.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I heard sales starting next week.
Next week, tomorrow. I think whenever it is Black
Yesterday.
Friday, it could be next week. I just said
Last
tomorrow.
week. First of all, did you see how much that Bezos guy was worth
Jeff Bezos?
in
Lot.
2009?
How much?
$2 billion. You know how much it's worth today? $200.6 billion. It becomes ridiculous.
Here's
when you
the thing,
kinda-
like, what does that divorce alimony even look like?
Is he getting divorced?
Got divorced.
She got divorced.
But she got
Like,
145 billion?
No, she signed the billion. She signed the prenup.
She did not.
Yeah.
No, she got, and everything's going to charity because she did not like his business
She
tactics.
she got 145 of his 200 billion.
And I
That's
think most of
nothing.
it went to charity. She remarried an educator, actually.
She remarried already? How does these things happen?
Really?
All I know is forget about him. All I know is Mr. Captain Kirk was in
William
space.
Shatner. I can't believe he's 90 years old. You talk about living your dream and a legacy, right? Like to culminate your life as a Star Trek captain.
I used to watch it all the time.
But then he got to go to space
And
yesterday.
he was crying like a baby.
I mean, think
I
about
felt
that.
I felt so. I'm very happy for him, but I felt horrible watching him cry because he was fulfilling his legacy.
It's pretty remarkable.
He's Mr. Space. Him and the Spock guy. Now,
Right?
Nimoy died, right?
Leonard Nimoy?
He died of cancer, lung cancer, I think. It would have been a trip to watch him and Nimoy.
No
and that
pun
whole-
intended, I know.
going up there. But he came back saying that he was overwhelmed, and for the rest of his life, he never wants to stop feeling the way he felt yesterday. I'm gonna tell you something. I keep telling people, you gotta go.
You gotta live your life.
No, you gotta go.
Go where? To space?
Yes.
If you want to go to space. But was just like this great culmination of his whole career and the story we talked about yesterday when he looked to the heavens and was like, God help me, what am I going to do? I need a job, I need to pay my bills. Then Star Trek happens, and then at the end of all of this, at 90 years old, he gets his opportunity to really not be on a green screen, not be with animation, to go into space.
And he saw the darkness of space, and he says, "This is what death must look like."
What's the tagline? Where no man has ever gone before?
Where no man has gone before.
And there you go. And there he, look, I just got the chills. And there he goes.
And it was only up there for like 9 minutes.
How my brain works. Can you imagine
Does your brain work?
ever scripting a show? Seriously? Alana's like, Alana. This is what it's like when we're on a skeleton crew.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I've got big news. Dr. Lee is back in town. So if anyone is looking for an amazing acupuncturist, I have not seen her in 2 years. She's going to look at me and go, Dawn, this is not very good. And put me to sleep. When I come back tonight, I'll be good to go. Portal open. I feel so sorry for you today. Amy, Freddie needs your assistance, and Gubbaram needs you as well. Give us a call. It is time, Freddie. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, let's see who calls in and writes in about what is in the mini donut world box, and we will get this gift to you. 888-994-4995.
I'll take a write in too.
Studio B, or write in. Let us know if you want to know what's in the box, and we'll get that out to you. Stay tuned. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
With enough butter, anything is good. Tori Wells from Precious Treasure Gourmet Foods thinks so, because she single-handedly updated and expanded butter's possibilities. From compound, savory, sweet, and spicy, her freshly made butters aim to please. I don't know about you, but I've never really seen butter this versatile before, and now so feasible. With online shopping, just visit PreciousTreasuresGourmetFoods.com, because at Precious Treasures, Tori is working on the best artisan gourmet foods to every table. Remember, guys, true love is like butter. There's no substitute for the real thing.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. All right, I'm going to open this thing because I want to see what the hell is in here. Oh, what is this?
What you got there?
Oh, look at this. Treasure Coast International Film Festival, 4 free tickets.
4 free tickets for tomorrow night?
For Friday, October 15th at 4 o'clock. 4 free tickets. You know what I'm going to do? I had 2. I can't go, so I'm going to make it 6 free tickets.
Awesome. 6 free tickets to the Treasure Coast International Film Festival. We will get this to you. We can even fax it or email it over to you if you are living up in that area.
All you gotta do is give me your name and email, and they will grant you at the door.
888-994-4995, Studio B.
Text me, email me, or just talk on the chat, and we will give you 6 tickets to the International Film Festival.
Mini Donut World, I believe, is going to be at the grand reopening of Movies of Delray for dessert after the movie theater.
Yes, he's actually gonna do some business up
He's
there.
going to be there, and Butter's going to be there. We're going to try to pair the butter with the
coming from
popcorn.
Tampa.
She's coming in from Tampa for this event.
But she's a chef, so I'm thinking maybe she should do more than just butter. Maybe she should do some delicacies.
I want to talk to the people we've got coming in today. We've got some great food coming in today.
Who's bringing the food?
A chef that I met over the weekend.
What's the name of the chef?
And she's bringing in Coquito Lilo Cafe.
Lilo Cafe.
Lilo Cafe.
D. Lilo?
Lilo. Lilo?
Lilo. Down the Fort Lauderdale?
Yep. Ashley Margate. The mom's name is Lil. The daughter is Ashley. Lilo Cafe.
Very nice.
So they're going to be in here today with some Puerto Rican delicacies.
They're doing the Spanish mambo.
So they're really excited.
Do you guys eat Spanish food? Do you, Alana, like Spanish food?
Spanish food tends to be spicy sometimes.
No, it's not. Not at all. You have to add the spice.
That's kind of Mexican food, right?
Mexican. Sometimes there's a kick.
Suppose it doesn't have a kick.
If there's no kick, I'll try it.
I
You
think
like
there's
rice
no
and
kick.
beans?
I don't do beans, but I do rice. I'm such a picky eater, Freddie.
You like brown rice?
Whenever I go to any kind of Spanish restaurant, my go-to is always just a chicken and cheese quesadilla.
Are
And
you
boring.
serious? What about a little brown rice?
They're going to bring in empanadas, so I think you'll be very happy.
Empanadas are delicious.
So you'll like their empanadas.
So you gotta get on the Freddie try food plan and try different foods.
She doesn't like her food to touch.
What is she pills this one?
If I have a choice.
If she has a choice, she prefers separate.
So we'll put it in little baskets. I don't know what to tell you.
Val could pack you lunch because Val keeps her food separate too. She's got a baggie of this and a baggie
But
of
how
that.
do you? No, first of all, you gotta have the foods touch so the juices flow.
Mix it up.
You like plantains?
I like plantain chips.
Have you ever had sweet plantains?
I've tried them. I'm not a fan. I've tried them in Costa Rica even.
Well, you don't have to go all the way there.
Were you a
can
picky
have-
eater when you were a kid?
Always. Since a kid. I've eaten a lot more foods now. Like I branch out, I try foods. Because your taste buds will change every so years. But there's just certain foods where, yeah.
Very
You don't
interesting.
like shellfish, right?
Oh no, I'll do seafood. I love like mussels and shrimp and lobster and crab, and I'll eat sushi. I used to not like sushi. Since college, I've liked sushi.
You eat fish and you eat pork.
Yeah,
You like pork chops?
I love pork chops.
Do you know when I go to a restaurant, everybody that sits with me goes, "He's gonna have the pork chops." So I've become so predictable.
You like pork chops.
Oh, I love pork. So now I don't order it no more.
And they all want to share. Do you share your food?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what you had told me.
I sit with a knife and I dare you to come over to my plate.
And nobody shares your food.
They already know. But I always share, yes. I mean, what am I going to say, you know?
So we'll have lunch today, and then of course tomorrow we always have a full set. So
Are you a picky
leftovers
eater too?
tomorrow. No.
Yeah, because I've asked you want to taste this, and you look like a rabbit.
I'm not a big mayonnaise
make it.
person, and you love food with mayonnaise.
Okay, so what about outside of mayonnaise?
Outside of mayonnaise, yes. I'm just not a big
You like
mayonnaise
pasta?
person. Yes.
Al dente spaghetti?
Okay.
No, you see, okay means you tolerate it.
I tolerate
Do you
pasta.
ever get into food?
No. Although sushi, yes. I went out for dinner with Chelsea
Sushi's
last
raw
night.
fish.
We went to Sistrunk Marketplace, which is really a cool thing. Now, you saw what I was wearing yesterday, right? My pink dress and those shoes that were like this.
Oh yes.
Now, I forget what I'm wearing. By 8 o'clock at night, I'm still in the same outfit. Now, she and I are walking
Oh.
down East Fort Lauderdale from Alexa's event across the train tracks to Sistrunk Marketplace. Totally forgot what I was wearing. And we walk up and everyone goes, wow, look at those shoes. Wow, how are you walking in those? And I looked down and thought, people must think I am like walking the streets in this outfit from
I would have
yesterday.
taken out $1 and say, yo, mommy,
I
she
totally forget. But We ordered sushi. It's a really cool marketplace if you've never been there. Wherever you sit, outside or inside, everything is on a QR code in East Fort Lauderdale now. And you go to Sister Marketplace and you place your order on your phone. You pay on your phone. No printed menus, no service, and they bring you out your food. You can order from a variety of restaurants inside the marketplace, from coffee to sushi to burgers to tacos, anything you want from every place. And they bring it to you. They had delicious
Where
sushi
they have
last
a
night.
number for the table?
No, somehow they like scanned. They know like you are QR code 4 at your table, so they know your table number based on the scanning code. It's really cool. Alexa too. Last night when we were buying the books, everything was done on
complicated.
QR code.
That's too complicated.
Exactly, it was. So when I was buying Alexa's book, we have a book to give away actually on the 12 o'clock hour today. She had the Venmo, she had the Cash App, she had the this, and I was like, so can't I just give you money? Nope, we are paper free in this bar.
Yeah. Too complicated.
Anyway, I've got a copy of that book to give away at some point. Maybe it'll be in the mini donut box. Maybe it'll be a separate call-in. We'll have to see.
Too complicated.
Too complicated.
I like things that are simple. You go in, you pay,
It's
and
because
you
you
go.
and I are old.
It has nothing to do with Why do I have to be a brainiac to order a burger?
People do virtual. Do you use cash or everything like on an app?
I don't use apps. I'll use either my credit card, debit card, or cash. So I think it usually depends on the service. There's just certain things I go to where I'll, like if I'm getting my nails done, I like to pay in cash and tip in cash. But that's just coming from a service industry. It's appreciated more.
Now they use their phones with the Apple Wallet. You don't even have to take anything out, but just use your phone. And you pay.
Well, the Apple Pay was on there, Google Pay. Apparently, they're having some issues with Apple Pay
don't like
because
it.
they want more people to enroll in Apple Pay.
I don't
So
like it.
they're making it almost like you're defaulting to Apple
I
Pay.
don't like it.
Well, this is what the creators
like
of
it.
Apple do.
don't
I
like
know.
it. I got another update this morning, and again, that's the first thing that popped up. Apple Pay is waiting for you. Or let them keep waiting.
Exactly. I kind of feel the same way.
I don't like it.
I guess if they pressure you enough into doing something, that should be our question at the 12 o'clock hour. If you get pressured enough to do something against your better judgment, do you give in or do you stand firm even if you come off as not being so nice?
Let me ask you, now that you brought that up, basketball player, they're going to extend him a $138 million contract. He turns it down because he won't be mandated to get the shot. Guy again in Brooklyn, New York, came out yesterday. He will not be forced to take the shot. And
So
they
he
asked
stands
him,
firm in his commitment.
$138 million? I don't know about all that.
But he stands firm in his commitment. There's something to be said about standing firm in what you believe in. People don't have to agree or like you. If you
Let me
believe
tell
in
you
your
something.
business, what
Let
you
me-
believe
Let me
in.
tell you something about standing firm. You better walk that line all the time.
I know.
Because now he just put a big bullseye on the back of anything he does wrong. Anything. Like the coach from the Jacksonville Jaguars, who used to be the coach of what? Alabama or whatever. And he went to a bar and some lady says, I want to dance with you. And she started dancing and he started wiggling on her. And it cost him his job. Because he's so perfect. You can't be perfect all the time or want to be perfect all the time.
Yeah.
It's going to come back to haunt him. All I'm saying, get the shot. Get your money. Take
You
the
know,
next
I
to the
saw
promised land.
again someone else passing away yesterday from COVID, unvaccinated. It's just breaking my heart. And what I'm realizing is, as we're all getting out and doing more things openly without masks, and we are,
It's
you
happening.
know,
It's
because the
down
media
13%.
isn't covering it. You're not realizing it until you see again someone else. Michael Miraman posted it. I guess his doctor or something that he was very close with. She just passed from COVID.
13% better. We're seen to be doing it better. 1/3 of the nation got vaccinated from the last time they checked. So we're down to 66 million that are not, which is a whole lot less than what it was, 100 and something million. And then, you know, I don't even know to get excited anymore because then another deviant comes up, another derelict or whatever the hell you call it.
Mutation.
That's
yes.
and then all of a sudden we're back in the soup.
No more soup. It's time to get up, get out. It is Q4. Let us help you amplify your business.
Big problem in Q4.
Give us a call. Stop at the problems.
Did you hear?
888-994-4995.
But you're the one that said
What's the big
fall-
problem?
We can't get nothing done because everything is in the. First of all,
That's why
everything-
Black Friday's starting next week.
They don't have any products. They're all in the ocean.
Here's the interesting thing. We have to talk about this on a business level in another show. I don't know whether it was intentional or not. Probably not, right? So merchandise is out in the oceans. It is sitting at the ports. They cannot get all this merchandise where it needs to go.
Correct.
So what are the big stores doing? They are hiring their own ships, their own fleet, their own trains to get product to them directly.
Everybody's doing
So
it.
what do you think the price of that is?
It's gonna be more.
More.
Yeah.
So you know what that shows? Value what you do and stand firm in
But
your
Dawn,
commitment.
I got some bad
So all
news
this
for
other
you.
stuff is sitting out there at a list
You know
price.
what's sitting out there? The stuff that was ordered last year.
Yep.
And let me give you another little piece of
It's going to be a
advice.
Dollar General soon.
The reason that gasoline is going up in price has nothing to do with Biden and the pipeline. It has nothing to do with that. It's called inflation.
You know what it is next to my house? $3.79.
And it's called inflation because they can't get the gas to the pumps.
And I need gas, so I'm going to have to be heading down somewhere to get gas today.
California, they showed the truckers sitting in their trucks for 9 hours to pick up a load. 9 hours. So now there's a big, you want to talk about jobs if you want to own a truck. So the trucking companies got a federal exemption where you come in, you sign, they run your driver's license. If you're not a criminal and you don't owe child support, they give you the keys. He says, you sure you can drive this truck? Yes. And they go and they insure you, they bond you, and you go. They are hiring anybody right now to drive these trucks. Because one thing is to get it in land,
You got to get it's got to go.
then you got to get it out.
But Best Buy says, I can't believe the CEO of Best Buy is a woman. That I loved seeing that today. I was like,
If she
bam!
guarantee anything, she's going to regret
She
it.
did not guarantee anything. She said they are good on their employees. They've got employees and they have product because they have been gearing up, like you always say, slowly and surely, and they are ready for the holiday season.
And everybody else who didn't and they stayed under the rock, here we go. And the price of stuff is going up because of inflation. You know, everything is about price and demand. So if you want something and you want this and 1,000 people order it and there's nowhere to be found, what do you think is going to happen to the price? We saw it with a piece of
Wasn't that like
equipment.
Talk to Me Elmo or something? Wasn't that a thing, right?
Wait.
Squeeze Me Elmo?
What about toilet
Tickle
paper?
me, Elmo.
Tickle Me Elmo.
Toilet paper. They're trying to create a new frenzy again that there is none. You know why? Because Costco, because they don't have any workers, they couldn't unload the trucks on Saturday. They had to do it Sunday.
I had to call Alana's mom.
So I had to go there Sunday to get some toilet paper. Plenty of toilet paper.
Call Marissa. Let's wrap this up. We got work to do today, Batman. Lots going on. We're having lunch here from Lilo's Cafe, Puerto Rican style, just for you.
Dawn, can I ask you one thing before we head away?
Sure.
Oh.
Which face are you today?
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling like the bottom. It's all going to be A-okay.
You know, you guys are just unmerciful. Somebody wants to put this on a dartboard.
I think we should put it on a shirt.
Dartboard.
We should do it on a merch store. We should put it
really
on a
should.
shirt. Let's send this to Gio.
I think that you need to have my permission to do that. I will sue all of you,
Yes.
including Gio. Wow, you guys are unmerciful.
Gio, let's do this. Although that second one at the top, I gotta love it. Have a great morning, everyone. We'll see you in a little bit.
See you at 12. Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffeeed out.
Your cup runneth over.
No, company dry.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs because, you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.